Y'all come on in, come on in. Come on in. Y'all come on in, come on in. Come on in, everyone. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I'm about to pull this phone call up on the secondary device. And we're gonna get into some things and get on up out of here. You feel me? So we're not gonna take up too much of y'all time. We're gonna just dissect this phone call, which I'm fitting to pull up right now. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to connect this to this speaker because I know the volume is probably isn't gonna be the greatest. So, all right, let's take this off of here now. I hope everyone's having a good day today. What y'all did? Did y'all work? Y'all went to school? Did y'all have because I know there's probably at least some college students or training school folks in here as well. So what's the deal? What y'all did today? I worked. Hey, Lola James. How you doing, Miss Mirage? Ramel, how are you? Okay, we got some people up in here. All right, let me fix the that brightness. Okay, there. Let's play. Let's see. Oh wait, so wait a minute. So when he was talking to you. Okay, so let me just give a little bit of background first of all. So, I spoke to the two of them this afternoon. I did let them know that this conversation would be a part of the platform. And there was not an issue with that. So I'm okay to bring this to you all. There will be parts in the conversation where you may not hear every single word because there was some points where there was a little bit of an issue with the sound. But I know what was said, and in rehearing it, I would be able to translate or fill in whatever the blanks are. But I ask y'all to kind of listen with the open mind. I will stop after certain points just to kind of expand on a few points that they made because they actually did make some really good points. And I think that for some of you who are hell bent on thinking that they're ungrateful, there's a little bit of tea that comes out in here that was kind of shocking to me even. So let's get this video shared out first before I even start. I got 3 likes. I got 17 people in the building. We gotta fix that. We gotta fix that. Don't go no place you don't like being. Don't come. If you in that 18 number and you feel like you was dragged over here and you ain't want to be here, no, you're not dragged here. You're not a hostage here. I see 19 people in the building. I need to see 19 likes. It's just that simple. Don't go nowhere you don't like being. Duh. The hell wrong with some of you people? Stop going places you don't like being. If you up in here, you better like being here. And if you like being here, I need you to hit that like button, please. I'm not begging you. I'm asking you. But yes, I'm being a little stern because I mean common sense. Don't go nowhere you don't like. The hell? I ain't pushing play on this phone call. I ain't talking about this until they get these likes up. I'm tired of them playing with me like this. But a nigga could get on here and be drunk and spewing nothing but nonsense and talking crazy and get 500 likes for doing that. Man, y'all better get the fuck out my face. This is why I don't deal with half of y'all people in that really y'all be like picking and choosing. Y'all be full of shit. No, I see what y'all like. What y'all like is clear. What y'all like is all that stupidity and nonsense and just absolute craziness. Like a nigga gotta like, I can't even blame bro times. I guess he feel like that's what he gotta do to get y'all attention and to get y'all liking something. That's why he get on this internet drunk every damn day acting a fool. It's y'all. He probably don't even want to do that shit. The man said, nah, if I get on here talking like I got a little bit of sense, ain't nobody gonna like that video. Ain't nobody about to like a video seeing me act like a grown ass man with some dignity. Don't nobody want to see that. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know, Lola. I I put it to you this way. What I know is that there may be people who feel that way, but the numbers show the numbers show different. No, I just was saying, like, I'm just telling people, like, stop going to people channels that you don't like just because you got a nosy bug that your grown ass can't grow out of. Like, stop doing that. If you go to somebody's channel, like their damn video. Like the video because you in their space. So even if, you know what I'm saying, even if, okay, you might want to make the argument that you shouldn't have to like a video until you finished it, but that's kind of petty and ignorant. Like, you have people in this space coming on straight after work, getting on time, and to bring some information or infotainment. It costs nothing to hit that like button, and it's just I don't know, it's just frustrating to me to think that people actually go to these different platforms and channels. If you don't like, just don't even come. Don't come. I'm not starving. Like I'm not, you're not gonna never hear me get on here like fiending for all that. Like I don't care like that. Like you ain't gotta pull up. I say that respectfully. I appreciate when you do. I appreciate those who do. I definitely want you to early and often, but I want you to do it because that's what you want to do. Don't do it because you think you're doing a favor. You feel me? It's about a little bit of respect. That's all it is. I don't mean no shame. I don't mean no harm. I don't mean no disrespect, y'all. But if I go on their content creators, do y'all know that if I go on Marcus's video, you know why? Because I went to his channel. I shouldn't have went. I should not have gone. But if I go, the bros, he's gonna get a like. Now, come on. It ain't that much pettiness in the world. Like, come on now. All right. Anyway, let's get into this phone call. Okay, so you saying okay, he was basically thinking. You don't hear the mechanic in the background. You don't even know them kids. And you know them kids are little. They gonna be talking. And you know these kids are here. Right, that does make sense. That does make sense. Y'all, I just trying to make it seem, like it, but yeah, it's the internet. Right. And that's what he does. He puts his narratives. Neat. He doesn't know that he slipped up when he literally, no one knows what he got going on for him. We called him. He was like, hold on, y'all. CPS just came to my door trying to get my kids. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? We got 44 people in the building. I need us to get them likes up. Did y'all hear that? So apparently, number one, They believe that this individual who came to fix their car from Marcus cut lines, cut wires. They have clean cut wires inside of their vehicle or under their vehicle. Clean cut wires. Second of all, the individual was on some weird ish, and this is another thing. Like I used to try to tell Marcus, like, you got to be careful. Like, sometimes the people that you put in these people's lives that are already going through traumatic situations, sometimes those people make their lives even worse. You hear a part come up in the conversation where Tone talks about how the man looked like he was trying to flirt with him. Like, it was some very weird activity. So it's the same thing with the cash apps, which is why you never see me put a young man or a young woman's cash app on the screen. It will never happen. And the reason for that is I know Marcus's audience. Marcus's audience. There's a lot of nasty, just debased, disgusting human beings in Marcus's audience. And I'm not saying it's all of y'all. I'm not even saying it's most of you, but it's too many of you. It's so many of you. Just disgusting. Like, you see a handsome young man in a troubling situation. You see a beautiful young girl in a troubling situation. The first thing that you're thinking about is how quickly you can get in their underwear. And the way that you do that is you send them these little notes with these little cash apps. So you send a $5 cash app, but then there's a note attached. Bro, hit me up. This is my Insta, or this is my number. I'm trying to link up with you. And this is why I not even put their social media, because I really be trying to hide them from you nasty ass mother effers in that bubble. Because some of y'all are on some real ish. All right, but let's go back to this phone call, because there's a lot more said. It's a lot.
And we were on the phone, and he reminds you, this guy was at home. He was in the car writing something. Like, they trying to take his kids. Remind you, the girl he did that to, he's the same age as his daughter. So you don't think they're gonna look at the red flag?
Oh wait, are you saying that CPS was at his house?
But we were on the phone, and he said, "Hold on, I got CPS knocking on his door, talking to his kids."
Somebody got to go with my things. He knows CPS gonna go down with.
Oh.
Oh my God, bruh. I mean, y'all do realize.
Okay, so apparently CPS was at Marcus's door the other day. Lexington Felix. It was a very nice birthday. So apparently PS was at Marcus's door. And this is the person that's telling somebody how to raise their kids and how to discipline their kids. Why is CPS at your door? If you are the paramour of parenting, if you are the pinnacle of parenting, and you can dole out all of this advice to people about their lives, why would CPS be ever? I'm pretty sure that's a mistake. I'm pretty sure. There would be no reason for CPS to be at bro's door. What reason would that be? Let's get back to it.
To happen though, right? Like y'all did kind of bake this into it. Pretty sure I came back to him. I'm pretty much sure that y'all knew that at some point, it was gonna fall apart, because y'all know.
Oh, bro, we called him for, hey man, the car put down, tow truck on the way, even Leon them right now.
That's all it really is.
He's making a whole statement out of everything. He's gonna have to.
Okay, so they called this man to ask for a ride. A ride. Nothing else. Nothing else. They called this man for a ride. You heard Tone say, we called him for a ride, not to do a whole segment. And this is what Marcus does, and why he'll never be a good friend to any of these people, and Polo should take note. Because Marcus does not have the capacity to do something nice for a person and just leave it at that. If it can't be content, if he can't drag it into these YouTube streets, he does not want to be a part of it at all. It's as simple as that. Back to it.
The camera, when you doing something for your kids, you're playing.
There's no having a conversation with Marcus face to face without a camera.
That's got to be frustrating.
Well, that's an absolute fact. And oftentimes, he's about to be rude or disrespectful, that camera is going to get closer and closer to you.
And like, look, every time you know that, I think know that this man's supposed to get a check. We already looked it up because his dad gets the bare minimum of and shit, we totaled that up. We like, so this SSD for him, you know, married, they combine both your SSIs.
Right.
And that's a marriage combined income SSI is $1,500 a month.
Thank you, Domani.
So y'all, you don't think that that's hard to do because I feel like these things, pretty sure we all.
Okay, so obviously, I wouldn't that man personally, and I know his character. So no, I'm not taking it with a grain. I'm not taking it with a grain of salt. I've been around that man. I know that man. I know he's evil. I know he's a liar. I know he's very fucking underhanded. There is no grain of salt. No, darling. I'm gonna take this with a cup of sugar. You see, y'all know that man through ASI. This is whose presence I've been in. This is somebody whose behavior and character I'm extremely familiar with. Well, Glenda the Real, if all y'all okay, that's Glenda, you entitled to your opinion. This is not a beef with me and you. So Glenda, you could but if you feel like we all some liars, then you probably shouldn't want to watch none of us. Like, this is the thing with y'all. Y'all do this weird self-harm thing where y'all sitting down watching people y'all believe are liars. That's strange to me. That is such strange behavior. That you would actually where everyone is some liars. Well, let me ask you this. Is it true that Marcus was spreading the legs of a 16-year-old girl on his spicy channel? Is that part a lie? Is that a lie? Is it a lie that Marcus was killed on his channel? Is that a lie? I'm just waiting for the answer to that question. Is that a lie? I'm just waiting for you to answer. I'm not a nasty kid mess. No, sweet, not watch it. That's why I'm asking if it's true. Did you not hear that it was a question and not a statement? I am asking you a question. Now you're telling me you never watched it. Okay, well, here's what I have to tell you. That's not a lie. I didn't watch it, but hundreds of other people watched. The fact that person took someone's 17-year-old runaway child into a hotel room, watched that child and prompted that child to have sex with somebody's grown-ass 29-year-old son. And then in that process, oh, somebody's getting a little mad. And then okay, Glenda, and then you get upset because I'm giving you facts. I'm telling you that this man that you're defending, allegedly, on video, actually assaulted someone's 17-year-old daughter. There's no video of Tone ever doing that. There's no video of Ileana ever doing that. And I have to take what they say with a grain of salt? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. It with a grain of salt. I will take with a grain of salt anything that comes out of his mouth. Why would I be taking? No. Exactly. How you gonna say that's a lie? You don't even know it's a lie. Can you prove it's a lie, Glenda? No, I'm not. No, Glenn, I'm not stressed out about anything. What irritates me is when people like you say that they're lying, but you can't prove that they're lying. It's just that you like Marcus so much that you just want to just say they're lying. Exactly. You don't have one receipt that proves that they're lying. I have receipts that prove they're telling the truth. Okay? You can't produce one receipt that says that they're lying about one single thing that they said. And then you say, oh, I lied. Well, tell me what I lied about. Oh, type in my lie. Where's mine? This is the problem with some of the weirdos that follow Marcus. But enough about that. Let's get back to this call.
Actually around him, he can try to work and take it on time. He's unable to.
I mean, one thing that I will say that I noticed that people don't consider enough is that arm injury.
First of all, Kawanza. Kawanza, I don't have to pay Marcus a damn thing. I earned every damn cent that was given to me. Okay? He got half of it back on the interview, and no, he wants the other back. He could get it back in blood. And if you want to get it back in blood for him, pull up. The hell wrong with y'all? Y'all got me up. Giving him nothing back. And you could stay mad, be big mad. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, the lights got back on. Heifer. And first of all, do you even know how that went? If you only knew the backstory on how I got that money, you would shut your mother effing mouth up, you stupid fool. You stupid, ignorant fool. Thank you. Thank you, Pressure and Peace. I ain't paying. I wish I would pay that man. You better get the F out my face. Okay? Come get it for him. Exactly. Come get it for him. Come get it for him. You thought, just like he thinks about Tone and Ileana, you thought that for $100 loan. Matter of fact, you said he gave me. He didn't give me a damn thing. It was a loan, you stupid, retarded fool. Y'all tards, boy. Them paint chips got your brain effed up because that wasn't even a give. It was a loan. Okay? See, some of y'all be talking and don't even be knowing what the F y'all talking about. It is Marcus' fake page, more than likely. I don't give a damn. Give him back the money he gave me. Marcus ain't never gave me nothing. The hell? Got to be crazy. The hell Marcus out? Only thing Marcus out here giving people is allegedly burns, STDs, bumps. That's what I'm hearing. Allegedly. That's what he giving out. You got like effed up. Must be crazy.
That he had injury may not even necessarily be completely 100% healed either. But I'll say that about the working thing is this. To be honest with you, it's
Thank you,
really
Mr.
not
Raj.
that much of anybody else's business. At the end of the day, listen. Those kids have to eat. Y'all have to. Bills got to get paid. Y'all have to pay them.
Thank you. I ended up with $100 for my interview. Y'all got like F.
I think I had a feeling I think he did.
I mean,
apparently he worked right here. Right.
Because see, here's the thing y'all gotta realize too. The more independent y'all become, the less y'all gotta even worry about even dealing with a Marcus, because when you think about it, is it even really worth it? Even for like the little bit of change that you might get, it's just never gonna
Major T coming.
the Daytone, particularly when it comes to you. You know, Marcus generally, he just don't like you.
When it comes to Marcus,
Kwanzaa, prove that. I dare you to drop a receipt proving that. You know when you get them mad when they just start making ish up. It says, why you mad? You asked Marcus for money more than once. You're a bum too. I've asked Mark for a loan one single time in my entire time on planet Earth. You lying, weird name having Kwanzaa Thigpen. No, Kwanzaa Pigpen. Get your old nasty pigsty ass up out my chat before I block you, okay? At Kwanzaa Pigpen. Get your old dirty wannabe Muslim, wannabe Afrocentric, old dirty ass Timu Christmas. Get your, you know what? Somebody, you know what? You gonna get up out of here. You're getting up out of here. Because ain't nobody get... Now, I don't mind you coming in here having an opinion, but one thing I don't like is a lie. Do not get up in my chat typing no bullshit lie. Because that is a whole mother effing lie, Kwanzaa Pigpen. Okay? And you are just big mad. You're mad that the truth is coming out on your boy. And I guess you feel like lies beat truth. Okay, we'll see how that works out for you. You so mad, you Pigpen. Pigpen. Kwanzaa Pigpen. No, I didn't ask for money. I asked for a loan. And people did. You think you're going to make me feel guilty for asking somebody for a small loan? Are you stupid? Kwanzaa Pigpen? Girl, boy, whatever you all, move around. Why you here? Like, at the end of the day, I'm not in your world, Kwanzaa Pigpen. You're in my world. You invited yourself here. Like, move around. Like, damn, y'all so mad. Like, damn, y'all just be so big. You know you get them mad when they just get the twirling, making lies up. All right, let's go back to it. Miserable mother effer.
pressure her, and pressure to be. That's right there. I be trying to tell her she got to learn to say no.
Right, you gotta, yeah, I tell people it's kind of like with the Diddy thing, you gotta say no to the bubble. You gotta say no to the bubble.
That's all it is, the fucking difference. That's the no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta say no to the bubble. You have to say no to the bubble every time, man, because it always ends this way. And the reason it ends this way, y'all, is because this man does not have good intentions when it comes to y'all. First of all, Tone, the man does not like you. And Ileana, if you ever was...
Right, pressure and peace.
For a second that he could...
So... In this part, Tone is basically saying that the reason why him and Marcus ended up reconnecting was not even because of him. It was more through Ileana. And that he be trying to tell Ileana, we don't need this. Like, let's don't get, but he just be trying to follow his woman. And I guess, support her decision making is what it sounds like.
That he could sleep with you, he would do it. And the only reason why he hasn't tried you is because he already knows you're not with it. But if you ever even gave him the slightest idea.
But I'm in debt. It's the thing. I'm pretty sure people told him that I used to, when I got taken advantage on the street, I would go straight to the hospital.
Kwanzaa, I am not a she. And I am not a them. I am a him. And you're a it. Now get your it ass out my chat, Kwanzaa, you weirdo. See, this is the problem with people like you and Marcus. He be having this conversation that when Tone told him get the fuck out his face with that camera, he would have listened. Y'all weird ass ASI bubble lovers. Y'all don't know how to leave when y'all are not welcome. Like, people will tell y'all get out their face. People will tell you to leave, and you just, it's like y'all are gluttons for pain and abuse. Like y'all go on people channels y'all don't like. Y'all listen to content that y'all can't stand to hear. Y'all are so effing weird. Like move around. Like nigga, just go somewhere. I am and Kwanzaa. How much do you really think I care about your opinion? And like keep it a buck, keep it a stack. At the end of the day, you honestly think that there's a single thing that motherfucker with a name like Kwanzaa Pigpen can type in my chat and it resonates? Boy, bye. Boy, bye. Boy, bye. If you don't go somewhere and put your damn Christmas tree up and get the hell out my face. No, Kwanzaa Big Pen, I thought you was cool. You started this. Look how you lied on me. You literally lied on me. Like you literally lied on me. You literally came in here and lied on me, and you're mad I went off about that. I don't like liars. In fact, I hate them. I do. I really do. I don't like liars. And that's, now I'm going to be honest with you. If you want to see that side of me, when did I ask for Marcus for money more than one time? Kwanzaa, when did that happen? When did that ever happen? Like, where's the receipt for that? So Marcus is your boy. Call him and get him to screenshot them receipts. Yeah, I don't like liars. I don't like people who make things up. You made that up. That was not the truth. Y'all be so invested in somebody else's business that y'all be willing to make lies up just to support motherfucker to spit on you if you was on fire. Unless it was going to content. Thank you. Okay, now let me get back to this. Never ever mad. You don't scare me, but then again, your face is scary. You stop lying. Okay, Kwanzaa, my face could be as scary as it want to be, but why are you here? Like, why you, like, just go somewhere. Like, why you so mad? Like, just, girl, ain't nobody bothering you. Ain't nobody, like, girl, just move the F around. Like, you are mad. You are mad because you on Marcus' dick so hard. You probably one of these old wench females that want to sleep with him so bad. And y'all tight because y'all see he only giving out the D to homeless people. And you like, damn, do I need to get evicted so I could get some of that midget dick? You ready to get evicted so you could get some of that midget D. You want some of that midget D real bad. It's obvious. It's so obvious. Creeps, they're disgusting. Like, I'm not mad, just stop lying. What did I lie about? Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Where's the lie, you midget dick chasing stupid Timu Christmas tree having ass name? Get your ass on, like. That's why nobody don't celebrate you when when December come. We still celebrating Christmas. We still gonna throw our trees up, Miss Kwanzaa. The hell wrong with you? Don't nobody even like you, Kwanzaa. That's why every December we be getting the hell away from your ass. We be going right up to the Christmas. Nobody got time for you. Girl, move around with that. All right, let's go back.
You know, I go straight to police and kid every time. And that's why Josiah got locked up, because I did a rape kit on him. I gave his full government name. Mm-hmm. But that's how I do kit. And when I was on straight, I know what that is. I go get a kit done and give him a description of that person if he can get locked up. Mm-hmm. He ain't trying to mess with me, because I'm smart enough to go do stuff like that.
They scary, bitch. I'm a whole handsome ass nigga. You got me for girl.
I don't think that he would attack you and try to take it from you. I don't think that's not Marcus's energy. But what I will say is that if he felt like he could get away with making a pass, I mean, you know, you look up that he has messed with that look like Jesus Christ. Like, why would you? So,
thank you, Pressure
I
and
have no
Peace.
reason to think that he wouldn't have some kind of, because I tell you what, the way that he hates Tone, it really makes me think that, like,
Okay. So clearly, I'm referencing the fact that Marcus entered into his home without him being there, which I thought was very weird, which I thought was very out of place. And I'm explaining to him why. Okay, and I'm explaining to him why that's not cool, because we know the kind of guy Marcus is. And like, you think if Ileana was to shut the door and give Marcus a look, Marcus wouldn't cut that camera off so damn fast? We wouldn't know what the hell happened. We would just see a black screen all of a sudden. A sign would pop up saying we'll be back after this commercial break. His reckless, thirsty behind would be so in a rush, he'd probably be done forgot to turn the mic off, and all we'd be hearing is. And the only reason why that hasn't happened is because Ileana is not that type of woman. If he thought Ileana was going, she would have already been gone. That's a fact. Gone girl. And gone girl. Okay, let's get back into it.
to get paid, y'all have to,
Right.
like with Diddy, you gotta say no to the bubble.
No.
And have some kind of, because I tell you what, the way that he hates Tone,
Yeah.
it really makes me think that like it's a little bit more like something else to it, because he just really just does not like Tone at all, and that's why Ileana is important for you not to try to drag, or not drag.
Hold on, Dia. Hold on, Dia. I'm aware of that. You're absolutely right. Is that she's not about to lay down with a little fat oompa loompa, midget D, roly poly, Santa Claus in the face ass nigga that interacts with her husband on a regular basis. That she's not gonna do. See, she may not be perfect, but she still does have limits. There's no way in hell Ileana will voluntarily lay down with no Marcus. I can guarantee you that. And I would say that even if she wasn't in a relationship with Tone, he couldn't get Ileana in a bed voluntarily.
And or your family back into that circle, because it's not healthy for y'all. And he don't like your man. He just does not like your man. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be friends with somebody that's an op to the head of your.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. And he's not gonna just suddenly start developing.
No, he's little.
For Tone overnight. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of your day. We'll get together soon enough. I'm pretty sure you guys will get your car situated soon enough, and when you do, we'll get together.
There's a little bit more conversation there and end right there, although that was the point where I intended initially to end it, but then some other interesting were said.
The support that comes from the viewers, correct?
Yeah, that's what we've been trying to say.
Every time we say that, Marcus tops it out. He must be controlling her.
Did y'all hear that? I'm gonna rewind that.
Every night too. We both.
Rewind that, buddy.
You know, that's an op to the head of your family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. And he's not gonna just suddenly start developing a respect for tone overnight.
I want y'all to hear again what was said about the appreciation
So
issue.
anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of your day. We'll get together soon enough. I'm pretty sure you guys will get your car situated soon enough. And when you do, we'll get together and we'll chop it up.
Yeah, I paid somebody. Dude's supposed to come change the wires that Buddy Smith.
Okay.
Hopefully it's coming back.
I'm pretty sure that it's either that or my kid. I broke my kid in my car like a couple months
But just
ago.
for the record, since I am gonna bring this to the platform, y'all do appreciate the support that comes from the viewers, correct?
Yes, that's what we've been trying to say.
Every time we say that, Marcus tops it out. He wants to control him there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm living every live thing. We both appreciate everything our viewers done for us. We do. And now,
So when y'all say y'all don't need Marcus, it's not that y'all are saying that y'all don't need the help that comes from the viewers. It's that y'all are basically saying that y'all don't need to deal with his BS, right? I'm thinking, is this?
yes, we appreciate who actually want to see us win, want us to be a good family system proud. We appreciate everything.
Somebody came and brought us some stuff, prayed with us, and all types of stuff. We talked about appreciation for that. Marcus took that. Like, anytime it comes to us showing appreciation,
Right.
Okay, I gotta pause
all
that.
this is for content.
Okay, so apparently what they're saying is that there are missing scenes that get clipped out. And I tried to tell y'all so many times that what this man does is he clip farms narratives. Marcus might be in someone's presence for an hour, but you'll see a 30-minute video. Well, what happened the other 30 minutes? You guys don't ever wonder that? Are you not ever wondering or thinking, well, where's the rest of the footage? Because I know that this interaction wasn't a 30-minute interaction, right? Because sometimes you can hear in the video where he may say it's a certain time, right? He may say it's 3:00, and then later on in the video you hear it's 3:30, but this is a 40-minute video, so you're like, well, wait, what? Right? So apparently what's happening is that Marcus would clip out the scenes that allegedly Marcus would clip out the scenes that includes any commentary or anything about them expressing appreciation. So they will, I guess make a statement of gratitude or thanks, and then they'll look back at the video and that scene is not in there. And it's like, well, yeah, he cuts out what he don't like. Right. He's going to cut that out in order to foster that narrative. He's going to cut that out in order to foster that narrative.
Clickbait.
Right.
Clickbait.
Well, we realized we appreciate everything, and I kept seeing that all last night. Like Kevin buying a little toy truck that he could drive. In the last neighborhood, the one he had, the kid broke up before he went to his grandparents. His grandpa bought it. Even since thank you for everything he did. We all appreciate it.
Well, I'm definitely gonna make sure that message is amplified, because I think that was, like, at least in the comment section, that was one of the biggest things that I found myself battling with people against. That's why I ain't been tuned in with Marcus again, because after I came back and got back on Marcus shit, his shit was...
Okay, so that pretty much brings that call to an end. So what did we learn today? We learned one that, well, I guess the first thing that we learned is that when Marcus supporters are upset about anybody contradicting him or questioning his actions and activities, that what they are going to do is first they will attack you with lies. Okay. And secondly, they will attack your appearance. But the thing with me is I really only give a damn about one of those things, and it's the lies. The other ish, girl, I don't care, because at the end of the day, you can say anything you want about me. It won't keep a dollar out my pocket. It won't keep a man out my bed, and it won't keep me out of heaven. Okay? So you can say anything you want, darling. It don't matter. I live. Okay? Okay. The second thing is this. Marcus is definitely fostering a narrative, apparently, in terms of how he produces, chops, cuts, and edits the footage so that people come out looking less gracious, and less appreciative than they actually are. The job thing. I want to ask Marcus what's his job. Because as long as I've known Marcus or interacted with Marcus through this medium, Marcus has been unemployed. And it's very interesting to see an unemployed man tell other unemployed men that they need to be unemployed. And his argument, of course, is going to be, I don't got to be unemployed. I'm hustling. I'm a content creator. Well, maybe they feel they don't got to be unemployed because maybe they got to hustle. Maybe they hustling too. Maybe they hustle. Maybe you're their hustle. But a lot of times you don't know, like, let me tell you something. Sometimes people be having ish going on that they don't want to share with you, that they're not sharing with you. But what I will tell you is this. Before they ended up back in the ASI bubble, they were doing fine. Keep in mind that when they got back to us, they came back better than they left us. When we last saw them, they had no apartment, they had no car. When they got back, they had a car and an apartment. And Marcus likes to kind of try to push this, well, not push the narrative, but what he does is he'll try to create the aura around their apartment that he had something to do with that. Marcus did not have, and I've even seen it in, that's a lie. Why do y'all lie so much? Like, why do y'all just gotta lie? Why the lie? Why is it so necessary to lie in order to make your point? Marcus had nothing to do with them getting that apartment at all. He played no role in it. He wrote no letter to anyone. He advocated in no way whatsoever. They don't owe Marcus anything for that. I don't know where that's coming from. They don't owe Marcus anything for anything. And to be honest, they don't owe y'all shit either. They don't owe me shit. If you do something for somebody, you do it out of the goodness of your heart because that's something that you wanted to do. And if that's not why you did it, it should not have been done. If you did it for Marcus, then maybe you should have, if you want to do something for Marcus, contribute to what's going to be his legal fund. Stop buying people cribs and beds for Marcus. Buy it for them. If you want to do something for Marcus, start getting that lawyer money ready. That's what you can do for him. Or pay for his sexual addiction therapy, allegedly. Stop thinking that you know, oh, I'm going to look out for Marcus by doing something for one of these homeless people that ain't got nothing and really need it. But I ain't going to do it for them. I'm just doing it for Marcus. They just gonna pin him. I'm doing really for Marcus. Like, y'all are weird. Weird. And a lot of this is y'all fault. A lot of this is y'all viewers' fault. Some of y'all drive this BS. First of all, you don't ask the right questions. Some of y'all, nothing is scripted at all. Some of y'all are silly enough to actually believe that everything you see happens as you see it. Yeah, some of y'all actually do make the situation make the situation a lot worse. And y'all need to cut y'all ish. Because Marcus don't work either. Marcus has no job. Walking around with so for all of that, I guess he could stop telling Chaos he need a job. Don't Chaos do the same thing he do? So okay, Chaos got a damn job. Now it's effing back. You're just gonna have to give his platform enough time to grow to however followers it takes to be, you know, where that becomes your only income. But okay, he got a job. Tone got his channel now. Him and Ileana, they got their channel now. Just like Marcus got a channel, they got a job. Leave them people the hell alone. Y'all act like Marcus get up off his ass and clock in somewhere. You don't hold it right, exactly, Lisa. You don't hold it in your pocket and then throw it in their face, and then throw it in their doggone face. The nerve. Well, listen, y'all. What I'm noticing is that it's a lot of picking and choosing that goes on because you got another person in the ASI bubble who also, quote unquote, does. And what y'all do for him? What do y'all do for him? Y'all throw him all y'all money. Y'all keep him drunker than a motherfucker, right? So y'all pick and choose. Leave Tone alone. Y'all pick and choose. Oh, he lazy. Well, which one of these motherfuckers ain't lazy? Point to the one that's not lazy so that I can see exactly how lazy he is. Give me an example of one of them that's not lazy. No, y'all pick and choose. It's the same way y'all did with K3 and Chaos. You got two young men, both the same age, both in relatively the same situation, same set of circumstances, pretty much the same attitude about life. But what did y'all? Y'all went and flocked to the light-skinned, more attractive one, right? Y'all built him up, but the dark-skinned one who you may not necessarily be as physically attracted to, well, that one, y'all just basically is. And no, K3 is not perfect, but I mean, he's still a kid. Like, come on. Y'all treat 40-year-olds, y'all give 40-year-olds on this platform more fucking grace than you did to a child. K3 is a child. A grown man child. Where was his grace? Even when his child died, some of y'all dragged that boy through the mud. Y'all didn't even give him a break to allow his child to be buried or cremated. And sometimes with K3, if I'm being honest, it's almost, in my opinion, it seems like this sick pleasure that some of y'all get when that young man are solid. There's almost a pleasure, it seems like some of y'all get out of that, and it's sickening, and it needs to stop. Because the support that y'all give, the support, the amount of love and support that y'all give to some of these older people in the ASI community who have spent decades destroying their lives. It was confirmed he lied about graduating from college. Then he saw where, yeah, he did, but he don't do that no more. So he's unemployed. He's just a nigga walking around with a camera. That's what he is. He's not an employee. He doesn't have a job. If y'all gonna call that a job, then y'all gotta say Tone got a job now. Y'all gotta say Polo got a job. Y'all gotta say Feisty got a job. Come on now. You're not gonna pick and choose. Marcus said he saw them at the gas station and told them to pull over. He wanted them back on ASI so he can Tone and every change he got, he made. That man looked bad. Clock in on cash. I ain't never once heard him tell Cash to get a job. Has anyone ever heard him tell Cash to get a job? Huh? Because allegedly Cash might not need a job because he might allegedly for the rest of his life be paying a certain money fee to Cash. Allegedly, possibly, in my opinion. Glenn sounds like she's still stuck on Tones D still. Exactly. That's probably what it is too. Cause a lot of I'm telling y'all right now, there was a time when that young man's Cash App was going crazy with women sending Cash Apps and little notes. Little notes. And I know some of these be the same women in here that be talking down on Brody, you know, being real nasty and disrespectful, this, that, and the other, and judgmental and respond to them damn Cash Apps. He was getting that Cash App money and he wasn't linking up with a lot of y'all. And I know that for a fact. Like, literally, I know that. Dominique Speaks, my comment was giving credence to your overall point. His YouTube is his employment. Yeah, his YouTube is his employment. So if that's his employment, then this is everybody's employment. I guess this means I got like 3 jobs now. It is what it is. Mucus Marcus know who to try and who not to try like that. Pressure and Peace says he never asked the women he has dealt with about why they don't have a J.O. other than feisty. That's a fact. It's a lust. A lot of women want to get with Polo. Ain't no dudes buying him nothing. That's what I'm saying. But these same women will talk down on Tone, though. So it's like they pick and choose. You understand what I'm saying? You could tell by each of these people platform who they really want to sleep with. I'm talking about you could tell by all the people in the ASI bubble that now have platforms and how those platforms are going. You could see, because and this is no disrespect to Polo. I mean, he might hear this and go off. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I got boxing gloves. The thing is this. You have people actually paying money and buying items as if this man had, like, what has he done? Like, explain to me why he's more deserving than Tone. Explain to me why he's more deserving, Yana. Why he's more deserving than K3. Somebody has to explain that to me, because every time I turn on his content, what I see is what some people consider a public embarrassment. Because he is loyal to Marcus, that's why they love Polo. That's crazy, bruh. That is crazy. Yeah, but you know what? Here's the weird thing about them. They love him, but they don't want him to get his life together. They don't want Polo to get straight. They never want to see Polo not drunk. They don't want to see Polo not having a dick. They don't want to see Polo on a regular job, actually working and functioning like a normal human being. These are not things that they want to see. And if they start to see those things, Polo's numbers are going to drop. And they're going to drop bad. Because I don't think that that's what that audience wants. I think that what they want is exactly what they tune in for. When they hit that play button, they want to see you slumped over slurring. They want to see you yelling and screaming and foaming at the mouth. They want to see you talking all out of your head, all out of your body. They want to see you yelling and screaming at random people for no incoherent reasons. And as long as you are willing to faithfully do that, because that is the kind of sick, twisted content that those people love, not all of them, but too many of them, not even most of them, but too many of them. Because that's what they love, unfortunately, he realizes that that's what he has to give them. And it means that it may take a very long time for him to reach sobriety. It may take a very long time. He may end up losing his place before, as fast as he gets it, as fast as he got it. As fast as he got it. We could be in 6 months to a year, be having a completely different conversation. Because he's going to know that the type of people that follow him, in order for him to keep them entertained, he's going to need to be reckless. He's going to need to be wild. And that's what I don't want. Update. The young man in the video entitled "A Conversation with a YN Addicted to Perks." If you remember in that video last week, I offered him some help. He was not ready at that time, but the offer was made. It was extended to him. He reached out to me yesterday. He says he's ready for the help. He wants the help. He's ready to get his life together. This is a very young guy, but he's like 22 years old. You understand what I'm saying? So he's a really, really young guy. And then we can give chances to people 40 something damn years old. There should be absolutely no reason why we're not giving these kids a shot. Like this is just crazy to me. There should be no reason why we're not giving these kids a shot. So I intend to give the kid a shot. I'm sure it will become a part of the platform, because basically what I will probably endeavor to do is a mini rebuild and just really structure it out, challenge him, hoping that my subscribers will support him and help me get him out of that addiction and get him on a job and get him in some type of schooling or training program and get him on the road to rebuilding his life. I would like for my subscribers to help me to do this. So sometime this week, you will meet him. You first want to get him acclimated into the process and get a clear understanding of what the needs are, the individual needs, and how to assess those needs. And what I want to make sure of above everything else, y'all, and I want y'all to always call me out on this. Hold my feet to the fire. I want to make sure that I conduct this project in a way that is uplifting to his life and to your life. So I want it to be uplifting for him, but I also want it to be uplifting for you all. I want an experience that lifts hearts and souls and gives people hope. That, lives can change when they put their best foot forward. And let me just pause for a minute, because I get so busy I don't even drop in the Cash App. So let me drop that in there now, and I just did. That's A Shabs, and it's gonna come up as Dominique Taylor. I should have probably included that as well. So let me drop that in one more time with the name attached to it. If you like to make a little, donation or show just a little bit of appreciation, you're always welcome to do that. But of course, it's not mandatory, and I rarely ever even ask that you do that. But it's definitely nice to show your CCs that you appreciate their efforts. Okay, now getting back to the plan for the young man, I've nicknamed him Perkio. Soon to be ex Perkio. hopefully. But I want to make sure that I'm doing this in a way that's not exploitive. I want to make sure that I'm doing this in a way where we're getting really good, compelling content out of a situation, but we're not doing it in a way that puts a person in greater danger of the problems that they're already dealing with. So much stress that you're not now using more because now the stress of the content is on you. And you understand, like, so you have to try to, it's a very thin, intimate line that you're cross and that you're trying not to cross and that you're trying to balance, right? Between good, compelling content, but also the humane treatment of the people that your content is based on. So you won't be seeing scenes where I'm embarrassing someone on live and making someone feel lesser than, right? Or just disrespecting someone, insulting someone. Things like that that I don't think are necessary to produce good content. Asking all of you, especially those of you who have a little spirituality. Christian, going to church every Sunday, living perfect. I'm certainly not. But just someone who still has a relationship with God, still talks to him, right? He still listens to you, you feel. Pray for the process. Pray for the process because I would rather not help than to do any harm. I would rather step back and not even inject myself into someone's trauma if I cannot help them bring them out of that trauma without adding more trauma onto their situation, if that makes sense. So do pray for the process that that my heart stays in the right place and that things function the way that I've designed them to function, because he's been made aware that from the moment we start this project, it's full steam ahead. Is full steam ahead. So you guys will be getting weekly updates. You guys will be getting weekly interviews where you'll see him and I in a conversation about his progress and where he's going and what the next steps are supposed to be. But again, this is going to be a really heavy lift for me. Like, no, for real. It's going to be a heavy, heavy lift because it will be the first YN whom I've successfully taken in and helped get on, who actually has an addiction. This will be the first time that the individual has had an addiction. And I know that that is going to make it a much more challenging process than it has been in the other times that I've successfully been able to do this. So yeah, let's check out some comments before I get out of here. Um, Pressure and Peace says, well, wait, let me scroll up a little bit more. Marcus was hoping for Tone and Polo to do a spicy scene with each other. He was trying to put it together. Are you sure about that, Brandy? That's crazy. Ew. Oh my God, that would be. So sends them to talk down to the interviewees. Oh yeah, I'm sure he does. The world is a pick and choose kind of world. I don't know that it needs to be though. And if it is a pick and choose kind of world, then if that's what we doing, then I'm gonna need people to stop getting mad when us critics choose and pick to critique his short, malfeasant ass. Okay, Since this is a pick and choose world we live in, then this is what I'm picking and choosing to do. And these mother effers better need to respect that. Because he is, okay, yeah, we saw that. Either way, for me, I work Monday through free housing with no hustle for real gets me. But hey, God bless everyone in different ways. Life is good. The government can shut that shit down at any time. Yes, that is a fact. That is true. Marcus was trying to put it together. Moment then what? Oh, this tone's X right. So that's why I say that some people on housing and never leave the program. Marcus wants Polo to stay down. Well, I agree with that. The sad reality, praying Polo gets it together. Marcus lived vicariously through Polo when he took down Cash. That is a 100%. That is a 100% reasonable opinion to have. And it's an opinion I share, but I'll take it a step further to say that in my humble opinion, that man has already lived out his bi-curiosity. That's just my opinion. Anybody could get mad. I don't give a F. That's my opinion. Period. Okay? Pressure and Peace says Marcus is wrong for how he betrayed most of them. No one is really going to ever look at them beyond that, no matter what they do. That's so true. And that's why I try to encourage them to stay out of the bubble, engage in that. And they don't have to, you know what I mean? Trust me, I've been trying to encourage them to leave that bubble for almost 2 years. They did it for a while. It worked out the minute they got back in. Remember when they got back in? Here's how, and then another thing. If I was y'all, stop letting Marcus around y'all kids. Do not let him around them, and I'm going to tell y'all why. I don't believe Marcus will ever do anything to a child under 14, 15. Ain't that some sad shit to say, right? I don't believe that Marcus would do anything to a toddler, right? I think a 17-year-old, maybe even a 16-year-old, possibly, but a toddler, absolutely not. I wouldn't put that jacket on Marcus, and I would hope nobody else would put that jacket on Marcus, but y'all should not allow him around y'all kids is this. When y'all came back into the ASI bubble 3 or 4 months ago, before y'all left the last time, y'all had told Marcus that y'all did not want to do anything spicy because y'all realized that, your children are going to grow up one day, right? And this stuff lives forever on the internet, right? If you find anything spicy with me in it, I don't have no children. No child is ever going to be able to point at me and say, Dad, what was going on back then? Or whatever the case may be, right? Anybody grown, I don't give a damn. I'm grown. I do what the hell I want. And you can say what the hell you want. But at the end of the day, I don't give a damn. I'm grown, right? They have children. Marcus never should have encouraged them to do that. And when they said they didn't want to do spicy, not only should he have respected it, but when they changed their mind, because if they didn't want to do it and they changed their mind, something happened. They were in a very desperate moment, a desperate situation. And if Marcus really loves Divine like he be acting like he do, or Lil Tone like he be faking like he do, would he encourage them kids' parents to do that? Wouldn't he tell them, listen, I'm going to be honest with y'all. As much as I love the content and as much as I'm sure to be great for my dad's briefcase platform or whatever, I'm going to have to tell y'all that I can't allow y'all to do that. You guys are young parents, Ileana. You got sons. One day your boys are going to see that video. And even though it's you and dad, you and their dad in the video and it's not someone else, it could still come across a certain way. If there's some way I can help y'all without y'all having to resort to that, let's maybe talk about that. Right? That's what you would think. Veronica says that's why Feisty won't go nowhere. She loves the drama and little change. Great perspective. Prussian P says Ant was betrayed as a cool person until that cash situation, portrayed as a cool person. That cash situation happened, then his character went to shit. That's the truth. Patricia Jackson said it's cool, but it's hard to watch sometimes. Royal Jew says, "Oh, get him some help." Yeah, I'm Royal. I am, man, because he's a nice guy too. You know what I mean? Pressure and P says, "Well, Dominique, can I post my Cash App too?" I'm dead. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. It don't even matter. They don't- To be real, everyone has a sad story. It's just up to them on how they decide to live their life. Not saying it about the young man, just saying in general. Yeah, nah, that's true. In general, yeah, that is true. But I mean, if you're operating in a space, right, where what you do as a content creator, any part of it involves assistance, those stories are important and they shouldn't just be trampled over. You know what I'm saying? And as a CC involved in this kind of work, right? You should always feel privileged when people share those stories with you. You should feel privileged. You should feel honored. And you should feel like they did more for you in sharing their story than you're doing for them and how you responded to their story. Because at the end of the day, it's the stories that drive your platform, right? It's not you, it's the stories. Nobody would be watching ASI if it was the Hello, I'm Marcus channel, right? Nobody's fitting a rush to open up their screen to see a little dot get on here and talk about a damn thing. Okay, let's just be very clear about that. Andrew says Tone really should get a Marcus should get a job too. Tone really should get a job. He has a family now. Marcus should get a job. He has a family now. He's a bum. Marcus is a bum. It's really sad. I feel that Marcus did give some good advice, but the delivery was mean. Well, the delivery was mean because the advice is not coming from a good place. Nobody gives a damn about your shitty advice when it's not even coming from your effing heart. How you advising me to get a job, but you willing to film me and my wife do spicy and you know I got kids? But you telling me to get a job. You get a job. The hell? Marcus don't have a job. Tone do got a job. He do what Marcus do. Just give him a chance to get as good at it. Royal Jew says, "Amen. Once you assess the needs, please let me know how I can help. Thank you. Appreciate that." I always tell them about WFH jobs. They're easier and you do not have to worry about transportation. But hey, Dom, I love you. Hey, Divine Wisdom, same difference. Pressure and Peace says, right, because that government assistance is not going to always be there. Following how the news is going, they really need to be saving up for if that does happen. Hi, Chad. Royal Jew says, "I don't have Cash App. However, I'm interested in supporting your efforts. This is most definitely a change we, the people, want to see. Good enough. I will make sure that there are other options." The chime is the same as the Cash App, by the way, too, just so y'all know. Divine Wisdom, amen. Dom, you are a class act. I try to be. I'm not perfect, but what I say to you all, literally everything. Oh yeah, that's all. I don't lie. One thing I'm not gonna do is get on this mother effer and provide anybody with an opportunity to pull up a receipt that says I'm lying. I'm not about to even give you that what's the word? I'm not gonna give you that flex to be able to do that. So trust and know that what I'm saying out my face, oh no, I'm saying what's real. I keep thinking that's my Ring camera. That be happening to me too. You that's sick, that's a fact. Prussian pizzas, and whoever said that about the spicy scene with Tone and Polo, it was a boxing match. That's how stuff gets spread around, people making up ish. Yeah, because I don't even remember that one. If you notice, I didn't really chime in on that one much because I never was aware of bro trying to set up anything spicy between the two of them. But I do think that there was a time that there was talk about a fight being set up between the two of them. Marcus has a cold soul and only has money on his mind. That is absolutely true in my opinion. Um, Damani says yes, that they trust you enough to be vulnerable and share their story. Yeah, how can you take advantage of that and spit in somebody's face after they do that? Like, that's weird to me. Like, you should really be honored because, especially people with addiction, they say, being honest about your addiction is the first step to sobriety, right? So if someone is honest with you about that, then they've literally taken their first step with you. You don't find that to be honorable. You don't find that to be cherished. You don't find that to be something that you want to take care of and not squander. Crazy. Just crazy, but okay. Um, Man, Marcus don't owe them all that. I never in my life watched so many entitled adults in my life. I am curious to know who raised them. Marcus absolutely got a job. He's bringing money in. Marcus doesn't have a job. Marcus doesn't have a job. Marcus doesn't have a job. I'm sorry. Was it a job when he started it? Was it a job when he started it? You saying Marcus don't owe them all that? Owe them all what? Respect? Decency? Not to walk into a man's house with his woman and kids when he's not there? Really? I don't think that they've said Marcus owes them anything. Y'all come up in here with these respectfully, they've never said Marcus owes them anything. I'm saying Marcus owes them common courtesy. I'm saying Marcus owes them decency. I'm saying Marcus owes Tone a little bit more respect. That's what I'm saying. They've never said that. You're saying that those are entitled adults. What would you call an adult that would take an allegedly 17-year-old girl's legs and spread them open to 4,000 grown people? What would you call him? Would you say he's a little sexually entitled? Would you say that? Because I would. Would you say maybe he's a little too entitled to young coochie? Would you say that maybe he has a sense of entitlement to vulnerable female bodies? Would you say that maybe Marcus is entitled, feels a sense of entitlement to the bodies of women who are in vulnerable situations? Would you say that, Passion Johnson? Or is that don't matter? We only talking about Tone, so I guess that don't matter, right? Right? Because that's always Marcus's argument. We're not talking about me. We're talking about you. Right? So you say that you've never in your life watched so many entitled adults, but you've been watching Marcus and he's one of them. He's literally an entitled adult. He feels like he's entitled to disrespect people and have them just accept it and there be no pushback. Is that not entitlement too? See, this is what I mean about y'all. Y'all pick and choose. And then you make me say things I really don't even want to say. I don't want to have to say these things. But if y'all going to try to come at some of these other people, you understand what I'm saying? Then no, I'm gonna push back very hard on that. Precious says the only time I feel like any of them being ungrateful is when they would bash the person. Exactly. Like when Chaos bashed the lady whose house he lived in. That was disgusting. That was disgusting. But guess what? Guess what all the women guess did they hold his feet to the fire? Nope. They said he's so light skinned. Oh, he got locks too. Let me just send him my money. Let me just go on and send him my money. So, man, y'all better get out my face with this bullshit, because it be the picking and choosing for me. Tone was pissed about his car being messed up, which is understandable. I would be too. Ileana was in Instagram fussing about how they gave them spoiled food and they all got sick. It was their way. Well, I mean, why are we giving people spoiled food? It's easy. I'm not the person that has the attitude that says that if you're homeless, downtrodden, and I give you something, you should be so happy I gave you something that you shouldn't question whether it's safe. You shouldn't question whether it tastes healthy. It is healthy. You shouldn't, like, just take it. I gave it to you. You're homeless. You're homeless. What kind of weird? No, that's not fair. I'm not agreeing with you people who think that you can give you I gave you my son's old underwear. I sent you a box of my son's old dirty underwear. All you had to do was clean them. No. I'm not doing that. And see, this is what I mean. Some people, y'all be real fake and phony. Like, y'all get up in here acting like y'all really care. Y'all don't care. Just keep it a buck, which is the same thing Marcus care about. The content. It's the content. It's the content. Some of y'all send them stuff just because y'all want to be able to say y'all did something. So y'all won't even wait to find out kids' sizes. If they got certain things already, y'all just jumping over out the window doing stuff just because y'all just want to be saying y'all doing stuff. This way y'all can say, oh, they not grateful. Or when they not allowing Marcus to emotionally abuse them for your entertainment, then you get the point and say, well, I had gave them a pair of old socks. They unappreciative. I sent them a box of spoiled canned goods. They so unappreciative. Y'all need to cut that shit out. Y'all really need it. Yes, it was a job when he started it. Is he not making money? Okay, Passion Johnson. Then give them a chance to start on their job. They got the same way Marcus' platform was his. I'm glad you said yes, it was when he started it. They started theirs. So now Polo has an effing job. Tone has a job. Ileana has a job. Just give their job enough time to give them a raise. The same way when Marcus started his, it was his job, and it took time for his job to give him a raise. Leave them alone. Y'all being hypocrites. You just sat here and said, yes, it was a job when he started it. So if that was a job when he started it, it's a job when everybody else started it. Damn it. And the curse ain't to you, Passion Johnson. Absolutely sad. Marcus owes them. Precious says, it was sad, but hey, man, people take words and spin them into their own narrative. They are entitled to be upset about something. Just because you give me water doesn't mean I have to drink it. That's what I'm saying. Like, Nick, these motherfuckers will give you a cup of water, Snick, and then get mad because you complained that when you swallowed it, you felt a glob of something mixed in it. How ungrateful of you. The nerve of you to complain. These people something else. Nobody can make you say anything. Okay. Dom, you're saying anything, I'd be screaming at my TV when watching this ish. These people act as though because they ask Marcus for help that they are not entitled to respect and privacy when asked. Yeah, like what the hell? Precious says, when I comment, I watch the whole video. I think most of these people watch a piece of it and then start to color chaos full of ish. I curse him out when he on live. He get on my nerve, to be honest. Queenie says, I like you. You talk your shit. I noticed the people that gave them groceries had a camera on their face as if it's not enough that Marcus does. I people that help to pat themselves on the back. And that's really what a lot of this be. This is really what a lot of this be. I'm telling y'all. It be so much help that I do that y'all never even get to see, never will. Do you know there are times like I cook Sunday dinner, right? Now, mind you, I live by myself. Um, well, not actually, well, I lived by myself. But no matter how many people live with me, I always cook a Sunday dinner as if I'm cooking for a family of like 10 or something. Knowing good and well, there's no way we finna eat all of that food. But then what I do, right, is I cart some of that food up. I have neighbors who are less fortunate. I have neighbors who don't cook, elder neighbors, and they get to benefit from that, right? And I don't go and cut my phone on and be like, well, look at me passing out trays of food. Because I don't need that. You know what my reward for that is? My reward is that I can go live and walk through my neighborhood and y'all never gonna hear nobody disrespect me. All y'all gonna hear is, good morning, Dominique. Hey, Dominique, how you doing? Dominique, what's up? It's good, Dominique. What's shaking? What's popping, Dom? You good? That's all you're gonna hear because of how I treat my neighbors. That's my reward. You understand what I'm saying? My reward is that these gang members in my the big men, the big niggas in my neighborhood, like I'm a walk, and if you think you're gonna disrespect me and any one of them guys happen to be around, and you don't get hands put on you, boy, you're gonna be in real bad shape. Disrespect new dudes in my neighborhood are not going to tolerate that because I've earned a certain amount of respect because of how I conduct myself in my neighborhood. You understand what I'm saying? In my community, the community relations that I have with some of these people's parents, some of these people's wives and girlfriends. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my reward. That's my reward. My reward is when I'm at work and I'm on a 12 or sometimes a 14-hour shift. I don't have to worry about it somebody sneaking into my crib because I know my neighbors are always like, yeah, we brought your package out for you. Make sure nobody steal your package because we figured you probably was out. You understand what I'm saying? That be my reward. My reward, my neighbors saying things like, yeah, you know, when you ain't here, we be looking out for you. We be definitely, even though I got a camera, we be looking out for your door. Like you understand? That's my reward. That is my reward in my community. So yeah, I don't have to pull out a camera and you know I volunteer 2 days out of a week at an addiction treatment facility not far from my neighborhood. And I've been doing that faithfully for 3 times a week. I know every what people would describe as a junkie in my community, and they look out for me too. Yeah, they don't play by me neither. The Jays do not play by me. No, they don't. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that be my reward. Not everything needs to come to the tube. And that's why I'm saying with this young man, even, right? I first need to make sure I'm doing no harm. I first need to make sure that the process is one that he can emotionally and mentally handle as he's going through what will probably be withdrawals, just a whole bunch of stuff, right? And make sure that I don't present him in a way where he can never return to the public and have respect. And that's the problem with Marcus's platform. Marcus's platform does not leave people in out. Marcus's platform doesn't leave people in out to where there can ever come a point where you no longer see them the way you saw them inside the bubble. It's like you always going to see these people in the same light no matter what they do, because the presentation has been made in such a way that it's going to be forever difficult to get some of these images and sound bites out of our minds. Most of you will always see Tone as Nia. Most of you, when you look at Polo, you can't get Cash out of your brain. Most of you, if Josias was still a part of the platform, you'd never be able to get out of your brain that moment that sleeping with Leatherface and his wife. Remember the white couple? Every time I think of Josias, my brain immediately goes there. It almost can't help but do that. ASI doesn't afford these people an out. And the way to, at the moment that you notice that they're trying to get their lives together, you need to switch your content into content that's built around them getting their life together. Not content that's built around a blend or a mix of messy and getting life together. No, you need to go full steam circle, right? And now the content needs to be about how someone crawls out of their darkness. Yeah. Pressure says, "Oh hell, I went to a food bank one time and and there was spoiled food in there. I complained too, cause what the f is this?" I said, me too. And you asked God for forgiveness. You better than me, cause I wouldn't have been. I'd have asking God to burn down the food bank. Because first of all, why are y'all banking stockpiling spoiled food? What the hell? You know the workers is taking home all the fresh food. So why we can't get some of the fresh stuff? Y'all crazy. Dominique said, "Wait, don't get on me. I couldn't finish the sentence. It was a mistake." I'm not Pressure. You good. Hey, Heather B. I be liking when you pull up, Heather. Nice, but what? Another person I love to see says, at Virgin, right? They were recording for their channel as well. Like, damn, now it's two cameras in their faces. Yeah, it's crazy. Amen. That is priceless. Way to look out. I never really liked when people recorded themselves giving food to homeless, because what the F? Yeah, like that's crazy. That part. May God continue to bless your heart. I hope he does. And mostly I want him to bless it that it stays pure and humble above all. Let me tell you something. People spend a lot of time trying to enhance their beauty, trying to enhance their back part, their breast size, their height, right? Their physical and appearance. I'm going to tell y'all the secret to life, and it's going to sound crazy. The secret to life is humility. If you really want to have a joyous life, if you really want to look like you are 3/4 of your age or half of your age, if you want to feel physically like you're half your age, if you want to move like you're half your age, if you want to have the motion of a person half your age, the energy of a person half your age, I am telling y'all right now, humility does it every time. Being a humble person that does not walk around believing that you are a better specimen of a human being than most everyone around. Being a person that appreciates even the smallest things that God does for you, the smallest blessings in life, appreciating those things, being someone who is humble and knows that they are not perfect individuals, understands that they are not perfect vessels, right? But maintain a good heart, a good spirit, and a honest desire to want to do the right thing. I'm telling you all, money, physique never could. It will do something for you internally. It will do something for your spirit. It will do something for your health. Do y'all realize that I am a person who has not been hospitalized in 40 years? Do you realize that I am a person who has not had a health scare ever? Ever! Ever! Literally never, ever! Do you realize that I am not on a single medication? Nothing for heart, nothing for blood pressure, nothing for anxiety, nothing for anything. Nothing, 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 nothing. And y'all be thinking that you can't troll me and insult me by telling me I look like an Atlanta Falcon? Y'all got me. I, it, it's some real cards in this sector. It is some real. You open up some of y'all's aunt uncle's cabinets and see how many pill bottles is in them mother effers. I'm not on no blood thinner, statins. I ain't got to go nowhere none of that. None of that. None of that. And yeah, I might have had it hard that I had to borrow some money from Marcus before. Never had to sell no damn plasma. I bet you can't. Nobody say they took an ounce of plasma out my veins. Never. Like literally never, ever, ever. No shade to those of you who may sell. No dignity on his platform whatsoever. No dignity on his platform whatsoever. Royal Jews. Is that true? Virgin Burgo says when the mechanic. Okay, he about to get his name out there and get more clientele, but his wife pulled out a camera to record herself giving them food. So it was game. Yeah, that's what it was. They all was using each other, if anything. They used Marcus. Marcus was using them. Marcus was I'm talking about that couple. Marcus was using them. Then Tone says that I don't know if y'all caught that T in the phone call. I think y'all missed. Tone said that the man was hanging out with his ass out, his pants down, his behind hanging out, his tight boxers on, and that it looked like he was trying to proposition low key. Yeah. And I believe that because I'm telling y'all, I'm here to tell y'all the type of people who consume Marcus's content come from a very interesting social, mental state, is how I'll put that. And so I know that some of them have bought into the whole content first thing. And so a lot of the help that they offer is going to be tinged around or centered around content, right? Creating content and making sure that Roy says, you say that, talk to him. I agree. Nice Boy says there's no positivity on that channel. Even the good is somehow surrounded by negative energy over there because the evil leprechaun has to make everything about him and what he did. Exactly. I'm also a spiritual person. Do you remember when Marcus did the first interview with them and the bird kept, yes, I remember that. And the bird kept attacking him. That was a sign right there, but I don't know if anyone else peeped it. Yes, I peeped it. And yes, I even mentioned that. Absolutely. Said, get your nasty self away from here. Exactly. Marcus came around and think, yeah, and this is that's true, and it's as simple as that. Guys, we've been on here for almost 2 hours. I think that this was a very nice, a very good live. Right, how you blowing fuses and you a mechanic. Not only that, but how how you a mechanic, but in the middle of you working on a car, you gotta get on YouTube and look up something on YouTube about cars. Right. Ain't nobody supposed to be grateful for that. Yo, my phone had died. So I had to put the phone on I had to put the phone on the charger, but in truth I was already in I was actually in the process of ending the live anyway, but I do thank y'all. um I thank everybody who showed up. Remember, that cash app is ASHABZ. ASHAB. So if you want to drop anything in there, I definitely appreciate that as always. Um He owed you that, using you for his storyline. We were fiending to hear from the elusive Dominique. Well, no, yeah, he absolutely did. I feel that way anyway. I tell you what, Marcus never say he gave me more than I gave him. I'll put it to you that way. He can never say that. That would be ludicrous. All right. This live. I might go back live later on tonight. Who knows? We'll see. But again, I thank everybody for pulling up. We no, actually, you know what? Are we out yet? Hold on a second. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I don't think we out just yet. Can't be out just yet. Y'all gotta. We not out just yet. I want y'all to hear something real quick. You feel me? Um. So y'all know I like to write music. I don't know. I know a lot of y'all haven't heard this song because it's one of the newest ones called "What Do You Do." I wanted a turned up funeral song because it's like you go to these funerals and it's like they'll say stuff like, "Oh, it's a celebration. This person going to heaven. They ain't got to suffer no more. Oh, this is a celebration, right?" But then all the songs be so sad and somber and sorrowful. So I wanted to create a funeral song that you could actually kind of turn up to, right? Because while death is always sad, right? It doesn't have to be, right? It can be joyous. And so this is called "What Do You Do?" Let's bump this real quick. Yeah. What do you do? Oh, yeah. I'm haunted by the memories of the last we shared. I can still feel energy. I can still feel you here. It felt like you've been sent to me through a hope or a prayer. Wishing I'd wake up and see you would somehow be there. Hope you knew just what you meant to me. Hope you knew the love was real. You are more than just a friend to me. Hoping in time my heart will heal. But the question of what do I do to move on is still, what do you do when you lose someone close to your heart? When every step forward leads you back to the start. When you lose someone special, who's the biggest part? What do you do? What do you do when you never got to
tell me, what do you do? Every word you ever said to me is seared in my mind. Never knew how hard a death could be, but I feared it sometime. I was hoping you'd be blessed to be given a little more time, but I'll never leave the memories we had behind. Memories of grandma's cooking, forever etched in my soul. My auntie with the good advice, so many lives that time stole. Oh, without the answer to one question, how do I get back to home? What do you do when you lose someone close to your heart? When every step forward lead you back to the start. When you lose someone special, who's the biggest part? What do you do? What do you do? Never got to say goodbye when tears fell because it hurts so much to cry. When you lose the biggest part of your very life, what do you do? Somebody tell me why. We all grieve different, but one thing we all can feel is a love so deep that when it's gone, it takes some time to heal. Some people get shut out, some feelings get shut in. Sometimes they turn off, it's just for survival. Sometimes we can't face it, we cope through denial. This much is true, I've been missing you, but what do you do? Someone close to your heart, never step forward, lead you back to the sky. When you're someone special, who's the biggest part? What do you do? What do you do when you never got to say goodbye? When tears fell because it hurts too much to cry. When you lose the biggest part of your very life, what do you do? Somebody tell me, what do you do? What do you do?
All right, what y'all think of that? Opinions, 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 opinions. Who this by? I didn't catch it, but I like it. Okay. So I write songs for AI artists. So those are my words put to that beat. You can find it. It's on this account. There's a it's posted on this it's posted it on this account. I love that song. I love that song as well. Let's see. This the Marcus diss track.
These YouTube streets hit different in the street sector. I'm not here to give you a street lecture, but the same dude who might be is the same dude who get you hooked on the spicy, no names needed. He reaping all the souls he had seeded. That spicy bullshit was never really needed. And them kids most deaf should have been better greeted. And if you got a platform, shorty, you should better lead it. Before the feds pull them force your ass to leave it. And all that blame amounts to a hill of beans. If you and Satan are still a team, you pulled up on me, tried to kill a dream. Toxic as fuck like a spilling spleen. But I'm still a king, I'm like Martin. Plus I'm smooth with this shit like how Luther sing. Yes, the truth will ring. And these YouTube streets might come from footloose feisty on two loose feet. Bro got a Rico records on these YouTube streets. Stay safe in these YouTube streets. You can't handle creators, remember this how you eat. One wrong step, you can face a defeat. Never make the street sector, is anything sweet. Stay safe in these YouTube streets. Be careful about the content that you're trying to see. Always remember this is how you fan me. Stay away from the drama, keep away from the heat. Cocky little dude, let me put you on tight quick. You finesse yourself, you became your own lick. You became your own scam, you became your own game. Played your own self, out your own lane. Now you wanna throw your own blame on a victim with no shame. Your kids gon' grow up wishing they had unknown names. Cause you wanna think with some kids ungrown brain. Like you wet behind the ears from walking in the blown rain. You toast bro buttered up, we had some whole grains. Crashed out on yourself like an old plane. Pulled up to my set, carried on like old lane. Never apologized, I don't know how your soul came. And you not untouchable bro, you ain't even a bold name. Yeah, stay safe in these YouTube streets. Cause when you be others, remember this how you eat. On the wrong step, you can face a defeat. Never think the street sector is anything sweet. Stay safe in these YouTube streets. Be careful about the content that you're trying to see. Always remember this is how you feel me. Stay away from the drama, keep away from the heat.
Okay. What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? Thank you. Thank you, Devon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's go with. No.
Yeah. She's 17 and the world so icy. Went up in some spicy. It's a travesty, it has to be a bad dream. People willing to pay to see a sad stream. Same age of peers living out a grass dream. Toughest decision like choosing a college dorm. But in the school of hard knocks, everything goes against the norm. Everything goes against the grain. Life can't be a perfect picture when you feel out of frame. Without a grain of hope, watching life slowly grow down the drain. Atlanta streets can't abuse. Another young girl lost, missing is so confused. Atlanta streets can't abuse. When people are just content, the kind they can lose. Atlanta streets. Atlanta streets. Yeah, it's a tragedy, it has to be a bad dream. Some of the coldest shit in life I have seen. Two girls stuck on one side, they play for dad's team. But it's a team of exploiters interviewing our sons and daughters. Put them in the telly doing shit out of order. She just a baby, she's a fish out the water. She'll get paid what amounts to a motherfucking quarter. I'm hoping God can rebuild and restore her, reassure her. There's some love in the street sector and there's people here.
All right, y'all. Hold on. One second. Here we go. This is you.
It feels like the freshest breath of air when I'm with you. It feels like nothing could compare when I'm with you. It feels like the morning sunrise when I'm with you. I love to feel your tongue rise when I'm with you. I'm breathing heavy, baby, my lungs rise when I'm with you. It feels like everything I've done right, and girl, I wouldn't trade it for the world. 'Cause when I'm with you, baby, you make what will you feel. Everything I questioned about love is so real. When I'm with you, you make me feel this is a kind I see you. It looks like the most ever beautiful of sights when I see you. It looks like a step above, or maybe or I might when I see you. It's so clear I will make you the center of my life when I'm with you. It already feels like already married to my special wife, like I've done everything right. I wouldn't trade a thing hidden in this world. When I'm with you, baby, you know like what you feel. You feel thing I questioned about love is so real. When I'm with you, you make me feel this is a kind of love somebody would steal. Baby, you know the deal. You know that it's real. Oh, loving that people would die and kill for more than a thrill. So, baby, just chill, chill, and know that my love is here for you. Real when I'm with you, baby, the time loses hours, the days lose their minutes with you. Kryptonite has no power. I'm strong to the finish with you. Baby, the light overcomes darkness with you. I'm blind yet still can't see with you. There is no limit on the kind of love that we can be. When you're in love, when you feel, when you feel, I question about love is so. When I'm with you, you make me feel this is the kind of love somebody would steal. Baby, you know the deal. You know that it's real. Oh, loving that people would die and kill for more than a thrill. So, baby, just chill, chill, and know that my love is here for you.
This next song is called I'm in Love with You and Bro.
Loving you is the easiest thing to do, 'cause you bring out the best in me. You know you do. I was lost before you came into my life. You brought me laughter and joy, got me wishing you'll become my wife. But I got this secret I've been holding inside. I've gotta share it before you become my bride. Something you should know. I'm in love, but I'm in love with you and bro. If this is the end of us, I guess I gotta go. But I had to tell you so. Baby, I'm in love with you and bro. Trusting you is the easiest thing I can do, 'cause you bring out the trust in me.
I'm trusting you
with the most complicated part of me. I would be lost without you. There would be no reason to be. Despite this secret, I hope you'll see my love. There's something you should know. I'm in love with you and more. If this is the end of us, I guess I'll have to go. But I had to tell you so. Baby, I'm in love with you and bro.
I was trying to create something that had like if you remember the love songs of the 80s and 90s.
Something you should know. I'm in love, but I'm in love with you more. If this is the end of us, I guess I'll have to go. But I had to tell you so. Baby, I'm in love with you and bro.
Yes, I'm gonna hit them comments up in a second, but we about to get to Gym Bros. Gym Bros, y'all know. If y'all ladies, when y'all be sending them men's to that gym, it goes down inside that gym shower, that gym locker room, that gym bathroom. When y'all got them men's that's running in and out of them gyms, going to see they gym bros, baby, let me tell y'all what that's about.
Bench press has got an engine, muscles tipping through his shirt. Out of on the steam room, shoot a ninja flirt. Bro, I've been watching, and I can tell you know it. I'm feeling you, bro, so tell me you know it. Session is over to the locker room. Get all clean up, heading off to play some soccer soon. See, you're not used to dudes being this forward, but I can't hold back, I wanna get to know ya. So meet me in the gym, let's work out in the shower. Nobody's listening, we can go for hours. Nobody's gotta know, baby, what we got going. Cause you're just my bro, and they already know, baby. Please your body, I got so much to show you, and I want you to see. We can be gym bros,
Work out with me.
sneak peeks, quick glances, oh bro, I can't help it. Got all these feelings bottled up, and bro, no, I can't shelve it. Put it away and just move on, but bro, I can't deny it. Curiosity is got wondering if I'd like it. And yes, I've noticed you watching me, probably thinking about topping me. I wanted to, bro, I don't know what's stopping me. Oh, but I'm about to shower, low key. Hope you hop in, please. So meet me in the gym, let's work out in the shower. Listen in, we can go for hours. Nobody's gotta know, baby, what we got going. Cause you're just my bro, and they already know it. Well, please your body, I got so much to show ya, and I want you to see. We can be gym bros, work out with me.
on that time, bro. Tell me your heart is beating like mine. It's a feeling so deep, bro. There's no denying. Every time I work out with you, bro, I'm always trying to drop a little clue and get so excited when I work out with you. Bro, you've been invited, so meet me in the gym. Let's work out in the shower. Vibes listening, we can go for hours. Nobody's gotta know, baby, what we got going. Cause you're just my bro, and they already know it. Bro, please your body, I got so much to show you, and I want you to see. We can be gym bro, work out with me.
This next joint is called First Time, Bro. You know, this is like, you know, this song is about basically one person trying to, you know, convince another that, you know what I'm saying, we could do this. It's the first time for everything. You know, bro told the other bro, he like, I ain't never did that before. You know what I mean? It's my first time. He says, oh yeah, well, this is the first time for everything. Check this out. One second. And that's actually the other version. Here we go, right here. Nope. Wrong one again. Where did I put you? Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Couldn't remember where I put the doggone here you go. First time, bro.
The first time I had ever held you close, I knew that everything had forever been changed. The first time you ever gave me a dose of you, yes, everything no longer felt strange. The first time I let you in on the secret, I feared you would think it was strange, even turn me away, but you stayed. I told you there's a first time, bro, for everything. This type of timing is the very thing. No matter what happens, go through anything, you won't forget the first, baby. There's a first time for everything. But this type of timing is the very thing. But we don't need titles, don't when it rains, cause I'll be here through anything. For better or for worse. The first time I ever let my guard down, I knew that all I had known were the lies I've been shown. The first time, bro, I let you come in, I felt such a thrill inside I could no longer hide. The first time, bro, you called me your twin. I heard that you knew I was down, knew that I'd stick around. Yes, I stayed. I told you there's a first time, bro, for everything. This type of timing is the very thing. No matter what happens, you won't forget the first, baby. There for everything, bro. This type of timing is together we've been thriving. More than just surviving, we've been steady climbing since we got all this time and we can't land. I told you there's a first time rule for everything. This type of timing is the very thing. No matter what happens, go through anything. You won't forget the first, baby. There's a first time for everything. Type of timing is what very thing. Don't need title, don't need wedding rings, 'cause I'll be here through anything. For better or for worse.
All right, y'all, we about to close it out with the last song. Welcome to Dominique Leaks.
Thank you for coming on in. Hope you know Dominique Leaks is a friend. Ain't no cap on that to spend. And I hope you'll come on back again to the one place where you can depend. Lots of fun to the very end.
It's giving Whitney Houston.
In the meantime, I hope you thrive as you live your life. It was worth the like, comment, and subscribe. Either way, I thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
What you were looking for, surely you did find. But certainly I do believe
Together we can grind.
shine. Let's normalize some love and care and treat each other kind. Together we can grind. Together we can win. It's not success if it's just mine.
Thank you for coming on in. Hope you'll come on back again. In the meantime, I hope you thrive as you live your lives. Hope it was worth a like, comment, and subscribe. Either way.
All right, everyone. All right, all right, all right. I thank y'all for coming up. You know what I'm saying? Your words are wickedly smooth, Divine Wisdom says. Thank you. Love this. Also love it. How do you get into that? I do music and wondered how people do music with AI and where do I even start? Download Suno. If you are a really good songwriter, download Suno. Suno will give you all the AI artists you need. And all you need to do is write your lyrics, figure out the music that works for your song, and put it together. Simple. That's a jam. It's just an app version. Literally anyone can do it. No, not anyone. And you said just type a few keywords what you want the song to be, and it writes it for you. No, Luna. No, Luna, me, Evangeline. No. Something to you. What you just said isn't completely incorrect, but it's incorrect for me. I am a songwriter. I have been writing poetry and songs for as long as I've been alive. I have song books from when I was a teenager. Okay. When I tell you there's no keywords with me, there's no few words, there's no write a couple words and that. No, that to me is corny, is cheating. I wouldn't even cheapen myself like that. And I don't even feel like I could be proud of doing something like that, if I'm being honest. I couldn't be proud of that. I'm proud of the fact that if my song has 500 words, every single word came from my thoughts. The music, the rhythm of the song, because think about it, Luna. Even with the music, right? They can churn you out something that has music that does not even fit your song. You understand what I'm saying? And that happens a lot. And so a lot of times you got to rework the lyrics. You got to rework the song so that you get a musical background that actually goes with and fits the lyrics. This is not, don't send them a dream. This is not something that anyone can do. If you can't write a song for a human being, you probably can't write one for an AI artist. The only thing is that, of course, the AI artist is going to accept whatever you give it, but it doesn't mean that you're going to end up with a hit. The reason why you guys can listen to my songs and enjoy them so well, and they sound as if you could literally hear these songs on a radio, like these are bona fide jams. Well, it's because being came up with those lyrics, not an AI machine. The only thing that the AI does is it marries my lyrics to the music, and that's it. But the lyrics itself are not AI. And to tell them that anyone can do it is absolutely ridiculous. You have people walking around who can't even string two sentences together, let alone look at some of these people who come up in here in the comments section. Jesus, pitiful. Can't even string two sentences together. And you think that these people are going to be able to sit down and write a complete song. Ain't happening. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a blessed evening. Love y'all.